What do you do when you want to show up and your showing up causes people to show up with their negative comments? What do you do? Today, we're talking about how to handle criticism in the online world. Let's get into it. You're watching Visibility is Power TV. Hey there. Thank you for watching Visibility is Power TV with Rashonda Pratt, known online as The Ro Show Live, video visibility coach and producer, helping you to be seen, heard, and paid because your visibility is power. This conversation today around criticism in the online space is so important because I know for many women, the reason why they're not showing up consistently online is because they are concerned about negative feedback. They're concerned about mean comments, people talking about them. They're concerned about the negativity, the backlash that they may receive. And so today I want to talk about how do you handle criticism? And I'm talking about this in real time because recently I have dealt with this on my social media platforms. Some downright mean, negative, and just nasty comments from people who felt keyboard courageous to tell me that they don't like me. By the way, if you're watching this right now and you don't like me, just keep scrolling. Save yourself the time of typing a negative comment that you don't like me. Okay, that was my PSA. Now back to you. So today I want to talk to you about how do we handle these things? How do we handle people being negative or mean or being a critic? When you open yourself up to being visible and showing up in the online space, you open yourself up to people feeling like they can criticize you. Now, I've worked in television news for 20 years, folks, and I cannot begin to tell you the amount of phone calls I've taken from people who didn't like a reporter's eyelashes, didn't like her eyebrows, didn't like her lipstick, didn't like her dress, called her a fat cow. And you know what's so interesting? I've worked at several different stations for 20 years, and a large majority of those comments that, or phone calls rather, that I've taken from people who wanted to speak their mind always was aimed towards women. Hmm. I rarely took a call from someone saying, I don't like how that guy reads the news. I don't like how that guy looks in that suit. I don't like how that guy's face looks. But usually it's always towards women. I wonder why that is. So that's why I do the visibility work that I do in empowering women to not cower, to not hide anymore, but to show up as too much, too loud, whatever the two is, because these are some of the comments that I get from people sometimes, whatever. So let's get into this. How do you handle your online critics? Because remember, the more you show up, the more you open up yourself to people's public opinion. And as I like to say, people's opinions are like belly buttons. And sometimes people don't do the necessary work to clean their belly buttons, and they don't clean their opinions either. All right, let's get into it. Number one, don't lose your enthusiasm because of the situation, because of what someone may have said to you. Don't lose your enthusiasm. Don't say no because they're saying no to you. I think this is why it's so key and pivotal that we understand who we're called to serve, that we understand our audience. Because I said yes to myself, you don't get to tell me no because I already given myself a yes. So always live from the standpoint of every day you're showing up saying yes to your visibility, even though this person who's making these really mean comments are trying to tell you no. I don't take on their no, and I don't lose my enthusiasm because of this situation. I'm going to remain positive because what I know to be true is I may not be your cup of tea, but I'm life saving water to the person who needs it. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. But because you're saying no to me, I'm not embracing your no. See, that's a mindset. I'm not embracing your no. I'm still going to say yes to myself, which gets me into number two. Don't take it personal. What I know is once you begin to show up consistently, your very presence can be offensive to other people because you challenge them. You take away the thought that it can't be done. You take away the excuse that it can't be done. For some people, they don't like seeing you show up because it shows them what's possible, right? For some people, they don't like you showing up because they don't like change. They've been used to seeing you playing a certain role, a certain part. They've been used to seeing you not showing up. So to see you consistently showing up can be offensive. Don't take it personal. A lot of times when people are communicating online, they're not really interacting with you. They're interacting with a computer screen. They may be having some personal things going on in their life and they just decided to take it up out on you that day. You don't take it personal and you don't allow it to take root. Because what I know about everything in our life is whatever we allow to take root will eventually bear fruit. Did you hear what I said? Whatever we allow to take root will eventually become fruit. So we don't want that to happen. You don't take it personal, okay? The screen doesn't hurt you. It's just words, right? And we don't let those words penetrate our heart because these people don't really know you. They don't really know what you're doing. And so you're not going to take it personal, okay? I guarantee you that most of the negative feedback would not exist if we were face to face. Like, seriously, would someone really come face to face and tell me, I hate your face and I hate your hair and you're too dramatic? Probably not. So, again, don't take it personal. 3, do they have a valid point? In that, can you use what they said to make it better or to make yourself better? For example, the most recent response that I received from someone on TikTok who thought that I was coming for or speaking negatively about another creator, which I wasn't. They totally misunderstood the video. What I realized from that moment is going forward, when I create this particular video, I'm going to make sure to put some words on the screen to denote that I am just responding to this content creator's video, right? So, what can we learn from this? I know it's a rough world out here and I know it can be difficult, but can we just step back from the moment? Because remember, we're not losing our enthusiasm, we're not taking it personal, but can we step back and say, you know what? This person may have a point. You know what? Let me sit here and think about what they're saying. Can I use that to become better? And this person who called me out, they were wrong, but they brought up a valid point in how do I put together my presentation when I'm doing this particular video? Can I use this critique or this negative comment to become better? And number 4, humanize yourself. Remember, your critic is talking to the screen, right? So you'll benefit from showing them that you are a human. You don't retreat. You don't go into self pity mode. So, in my instance, when the person left me a negative comment on my YouTube channel, I deleted it. Right? This is my corner of the internet, and you don't get an opportunity to spout mean and hateful and disgusting things about women in my space. It's not going to happen because this is how I protect my space and the women who are engaging with my content here on Visibility is Power TV. To the woman who made the comment and totally misunderstood and missed the message of my video, I responded and I was gracious. I was humble. I didn't go back and forth with calling her names, even though she called me a name. I didn't do that, right? Because I have a brand to protect and she probably doesn't. So I'm not going to go there with her, but I use it as an opportunity of education and empowerment. So humanize yourself, right? Are they qualified to criticize your work? And then you ask yourself, okay, what is true? So let's go through these again really quickly. Number 1, how do you handle criticism in the online world? You don't lose your enthusiasm. You keep the yes that you gave yourself. Number 2, you don't take it personally. 3, can I use what they're saying to become better? 4, humanize yourself, right? Embrace it with grace and class and humility, okay? Maybe there's an opportunity to make this a teachable moment for them and for you. Number 5, you have to ask yourself, is this person qualified to critique me? So if I go to your page and you have no videos, you're using some animated picture, you look like you're a troll, then guess what? You're not qualified to criticize my work. You don't even have any videos up. So you can't talk to me about my video presentation, that part. And number 6, which is so important, remember what's true. What is true, and focus on that. What's true? You're more than enough, friend. What's true? Your visibility is power. What's true? We need your voice. What's true? Silence is not golden, and you no longer have the right to remain silent. Your presence is needed because you are the answer to someone's problem. So don't allow the critics, whomever they are, to cause you to retreat. That's not what we're doing. We're going to keep showing up to go up. If this supported you, let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any questions, post those below as well. Listen, I'm forever cheering and rooting you on because you deserve to be seen, heard, and paid. You're watching Visibility is Power TV with Rashonda Pratt, The Rose Show Live. Talk to you soon.